I'm truly honored to receive this year's Safety Award. I would like to congratulate the other nominees for their contributions to make hockey safer, and to this year's USA Hockey awardees and Service Award recipients. I would especially like to thank my fellow Safety and Protective Equipment Committee members for the opportunity to share and to learn from each other and to work together toward the common goal of preventing and reducing serious injuries on and off the ice. My most sincere thanks go to Dr. Alan Asher for his mentorship and friendship. His acts of leadership, commitment, and dedication to the sport of hockey are truly magic. In my day job here at Spaulding Rehab Hospital, I have worked with a small number of hockey players, coaches, and one referee who have had catastrophic or near catastrophic injuries requiring lengthy hospitalizations. More commonly, I have patients, or I get asked by my colleagues to see their newly injured patients, as I did twice this week, about adaptive sports, including hockey, as playing sports is an important and exciting role in their recoveries. Some years ago, I was seeing a new patient who had had a stroke, and I had noticed a small framed black and white hockey photo on his windowsill. And after we finished the business of the history and physical, I asked him about this photo that his wife had purposely brought into the hospital to give him some encouragement. And it was a photo of Johnny Grocott, Dartmouth hockey, class of 1952. And this was his photo. Turns out my patient was a pretty good defenseman, team captain his senior year, and an All-American. And after he graduated Dartmouth and serving 2 years in the Korean War, John Grocott actually was a member of the 1955 US World Championship team that competed in Cortina, Italy. So it was great to have a hockey conversation. And I made Johnny a proposition. I said if my rehab team could help him recover, he would have to go with me to a Crandell versus Dartmouth game at the Dartmouth rink, which was not too far from where he had retired after a long business career. So fast forward, he makes a good recovery, and we make good on our plans for the deal. And I drive the 2.5 hours up north, and I meet Johnny and his wife at the rink for the Ivy League matchup. And we were also joined at the game by Ron DiGregorio and his wife. I had reached out to Digger prior to the game to see if he can come and meet John, who we had not met previously. And this was great. Digger and John are talking hockey, talking about growing up in Massachusetts, moving to New Hampshire. And before we go into the rink, Digger pulls out his cell phone and calls Walter Bush. Turns out Johnny and Walter were classmates at Dartmouth. And then we had to sit patiently outside the box office waiting to go in as the hockey worlds basically align. And that evening, sitting in the rink and with good company, watching a great game, you could understand why hockey is healing. And it's my hope after the year of the pandemic, the challenges that everyone's been facing, that we can really find healing in hockey moving forward and continue to make the game safer for everybody. And I'd like to close by just saying thank USA Hockey again for this tremendous honor.